So let's dive into traffic growth with AI powered content. Today, I'm going to really give you some of the secret sauce of Slashdev and how we crush SEO with AI powered content. This is something that we put significant focus in. How can we hit above the level that we're at? How can we play with the big boys, even though we're not one of the big boy companies who has this massive content team? AI is allowing good developers to do this. I'm going to give you a quick preview of a Langchain API that we have set up that we use for some of our content creation. I'm going to talk to you a little bit through Langchain and how it can be used to interact with these APIs. And then I'll give you a quick glance at an AI generated article so you can see how it looks when it's done. All right, this is Langchain. Langchain is a framework for building out chat applications that can chain chats together. So you can basically make agents with different prompts, different sequences of prompts that can lead to different outcomes. You can think of it like multi-step automation of the LLM. So this is what we use when we are building out chat applications where we want it to take multiple steps. We want it to do something in depth. Maybe you want it to review its own work, to do things like adding keywords, adding metadata, making sure that it double checks sources. All of these things are possible with a tool like Langchain. All right, so just to give you a quick overview of what this Langchain app is going to look like, you're going to have some different settings for which model or API you want to use, the temperature or the accuracy you're expecting to hit. You can do things like program in a persona in order for your LLM to have that. So this is our SEO expert who understands what a SEO article requires technically to rank at the top of searches. And then you can do things like generate a table of contents. You can pass history so that your chat is aware of previous steps in the chain. So passing that context and go on and actually produce an article. So in the same sequence of events, you could do things like double check that I have all the right keywords that we identified in this article. Or for this LinkedIn post, let's make sure we are referencing these 3 companies that we're talking about, or different formats of different types of articles. This is a foundation to get the quantity of articles that you want to get. But then you need the human side of curation if you really want to get to the top. This is allowing us to cast a wide net and continue to improve on the articles that do well. So without giving you too much of our secret sauce, this is just a little teaser into kind of how the code looks. Obviously, there can be many more steps below this, but here we have our controller that actually runs content generation here. All right, so if you take a look at this article, you might not expect that this is largely AI generated with some human enhancements. And all of our articles that are AI generated, we make sure that the topics and the quality of the output is up to the standard that we're looking for. But the reality is these LLMs today are much better at writing articles on all the topics that we cover than our content writing team was before. So simply the quality is better. It's more about providing the right structure for the search engines and covering the right topics. So you can see we've got images, we've got a table of context, we've got internal linking, we've got a host, metadata, and structured data on this page. So a lot of the key things, and these have to be built out, these have to be programmatically added in, but this allows you to have a massive SEO article that can rank on the top of a long tail query. When you say long tail in SEO, you're referring to something that's not a high traffic search. So lots of people are searching remote developer, and you're not going to rank number 1 for remote developer, but you might rank number 1 for how to build a custom CRM for retail management. And this allows us to target long tail keywords and build out that keyword base for our website. Yeah, so that was a little bit behind the curtain at Slashdev. Some of the AI content generation we're doing. We're constantly exploring other forms of doing this. You're going to see guys like Levels.io on X. He's been doing a lot of AI generated video for e-commerce stores where you can have AI generated models for the clothes and for your actual store. this is one of the categories that Jensen and others predicted was blowing up, and you're seeing that more and more. So I think if you want to win at marketing, you need to learn how to leverage AI to really be able to produce the quantity and quality of articles, posts, and content that's going to allow you to really rank on the web. In the early, you might not think this matters, but because of the SEO and the ranking that you get, still, this is how LLMs train. So at Slashdev, we get traffic from ChatGPT because when ChatGPT crawls the internet, they find out about Slashdev. So some people I talk to think, oh, but SEO, isn't that dead? Isn't that going away? This is still the index of the world's information online. It's not going away anytime soon. It's just going to evolve. Yeah, so hopefully that provided you some value. I have a lot of fun with this stuff. I love growth and marketing, so it's really cool to see what you can do with these LLMs these days to power up that and provide ultimately answers that people are looking for. So great stuff. Thanks. Time to get back to building. Cheers.